So I've taken the roots out, and we're just going to chop it right in half, and then just peel that onion. Okay, so we're going to go almost all the way through, straight down, just like this. Nice slicing. So she's about where we want it now. She's nice and thin. With the dessert pierogi, we go a little bit thinner than the savory. Now we're going to start cutting out our pierogies. So if you want to slice, okay, so we have our water here. Fill the pot up 3/4 full. So we're going to bring that to a slow rumble. You don't want to boil your water in a hard rumble. You want to do a slow rumble. That way it doesn't destroy the pierogies when we're cooking. I have my cast iron pan here. Both pans on. This one's on medium. They're medium high, both these pans. This here we have filled with about 1 inch of water, and then we have a steamer lined with parchment paper in there. And we're going to steam some of our pierogies. We're going to try that method out. We're also going to boil some pierogies. We're also going to try to air fry some pierogies. We're going to do pierogies many different ways, see which one tastes better. Okay everyone, we got our pierogies here. We're going to cook up in many different ways. Alright, we got some bacon that I chopped up a lot bigger than what we put in our pierogies because, like I said, it's garnish. So we're going to go right into our pan with that. Stir that up. I turned the heat down to medium now. These are cast iron pans too, so I can use a metal flipper. Spread your bacon out. We're going to go in this pan with just a tablespoon of olive oil. Let that heat up. Check our water. That's almost good. We're going to get our steamer turned on now. We're going to put it on medium. Then I'm thinking we're going to steam these beautiful ones here. So we're going to lay them down on our parchment. So we'll just do 4 of those guys in there. See how that turns out. Our bacon's looking really good here. Bacon's just about done. Another beautiful onion. salt from the height. Bacon's done, let's pull that off. Plate with a paper towel. And then we got it. Just pat a little bit of that grease out. And this will look lovely, garnished over our pierogies. Turn the heat off. Hold on. Check our water. We're almost there. We're going to turn the temperature down because we don't want to have it boiling. We have an air fry canister here. We are going to try to air fry a couple of pierogies and see what happens. We don't know. We've never done this before. We're doing this for you guys. So we'll take 3 pierogies like this and we're going to try to air fry these. I think 375 in the air fryer is fine. We're going to go in with some salt in our water. Go in with a little bit of olive oil in our water. It'll help from the pierogies sticking with each other. Just a couple tablespoons of that. Let's keep that bacon fat let's keep that nice and warm. Let's turn it on low because I'm going to use some of this to sear off our pierogies. Especially the potato bacon pierogies we have. Oh, these onions are coming along really nice here. These steamed pierogies in here, they look pretty amazing. That's definitely a nice way to do your pierogies. I'm going to take you in for a close-up. See, I don't know if you can see. See those guys in there? Come back with the door. Looks amazing. Let me show you guys what I mean. See? That's a slow rumble. That is what you want. We are on medium low heat. We're going to turn it up just a little bit because when we add the cold pierogies in our water, it's going to want to, the temperature is going to drop. So we're going to start with these pierogies first here, the regular half moon shaped pierogies, and we're going to add only just 5 in at a time, 6 in at a time, basically 1 plate. We're going to go 1 plate at a time, and we're going to carefully just drop them in. We're not just going to go slam the whole plate into our water. That would be not a good idea. Place them away from each other, just like that. I think I get 1 more in there. And that's good. We'll set these aside. I like my onions with a bit of a crunch on them here for garnish. Some people like them fully rendered down, but I like the crunch. I like the different levels of texture here. Right? We have a nice soft pierogi with soft insides. You need something crunchy to help it along. So I'm going to take these onions off. I think they're good now. I just have some ground pepper just before we take it off. Throw a little bit in there, and then these are done. Put those off the heat, turn off the heat, slotted spoon, carefully give your pierogies a little turn. Beautiful plate of onions. These are what our pierogies turned out. They look actually pretty good. They look crunchy on the outside and very soft on the inside. We'll have to check them out. And this batch here is just about done. They're almost about all floating. A couple more needs help. Okay, now I think we want to put a tea towel. Careful with this stuff, people. I think we want to take this off. And we want to put a tea towel across the top like this. And put the lid on just like that. That's going to help absorb the moisture so the moisture doesn't come right back and drop down on our, right? Fold the lips if they're scared of the fire. It should be fine. Okay, we're going to turn the temperature down now. Drain all the water out. It wasn't done. I wanted to go back in. Yep. So now you want to make sure you don't have any water, that they're dry. Right? And then we're just going to lay it right in here. Just keep it moving for a couple seconds. Just till it develops a little layer. I got the temperature on low. I can turn it up a little bit. Essentially, you can eat these right now, they're done. But I like to put a little bit of a crisp on them. That's just my personal preference. So we're just going to brown these up in the bacon fat. You could use butter here, but we have some natural fat already rendered down from the bacon, so why not use it? Right. Don't overcrowd your pans. You can cook in batches, it's okay. We're going to get some more dropped into the water here. We'll try these saucers here next. You want to kind of lay them away. Don't burn yourself. Just like that. That's good. And we'll let those cook up. Here's our ones from the air fryer. I mean, they feel done. They feel nice and soft. Bit of a crunch on the outside. I think they're going to be just fine. So we'll just put them over here on a plate for now. I might actually put a few more in the air fryer like that. Like that. 375 in the air fryer if you're wondering what we're doing. Just a few minutes really is all it took. You want to get a nice color on there. And nice and hot. Let's go ahead and flip these ones over. Turn up the temperature a little bit in the water. As soon as you see your water boil a little too heavy, you want to turn your temperature down and control it. If your water is boiling too hard, your pierogies are just going to get tossed into each other, ripped apart. Pierogies are very delicate. Okay, we're going to check out our steam. And I mean, they look amazing. Smell amazing. Wow. The steamers are so good. Look at that. Oh wow. Just gorgeous little steam dumplings right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Well done. Okay, let's get these three over here. I'm going to put some more in the steam pot because they look amazing. Just some moon ones. And then we'll do one more in the boil. And then that's it. Then we'll be ready to garnish. throw our towel over to prevent excess moisture building up. Put the lid over top of that, create a tight seal. And then make sure there's no corners coming down to it, because we use gas here. That would be bad. There we go, look at the color on there. We'll just flip and do the same to the other side. And then we'll put these on a little bit of parchment paper. That way we're not eating any excess fats or oils. Gorgeous, look at that. Beautiful color. These guys are done now, we'll pull them out. There we go. These are all stuffed with our minced pork meat. Okay, now we're going to go in with our last little bit here that we have that we want to cook up for today. We'll drop them right in the water. Oh, sorry about that one. It slipped. So again, you don't want to overcrowd, but I have just enough room in the pot here. I'm going to take them out and just lay them out nicely as they're finished. There's our fried pierogies. Air fried pierogies, a little olive oil. Done. I'm going to toast the bottoms of these ones too. Just the bottoms. These ones are done now. We just want to get a nice crispy bottom. That's what we're looking for. Soft on top, crispy on the bottom. We'll turn our water off now. We're done with the water. So as you can see, we have a gorgeous crispy bottom, soft on top. That's what we're going for. I was aiming for that. There's another one done. This one here. You can see that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Soft on top. There's another one done. Beautiful on the bottom. Light golden brown. Soft and tender on the top. And then our last ones here steaming off, they should be done too. We'll pull our lid, forward pot. Straight in here. Let's get these beautiful, look at that. Gorgeous. Perfect. Perfectly cooked here. I'm going to try to fry that one right up. Just on one side. Just the side that was sitting in the steam underneath on the parchment paper. Just give it a nice sear on that side and leave the top like a beautiful pillow of steamed goodness. These guys are done, both of these ones. Nice color there. Last one here. Okay, we'll turn off all of our pans. We're going to clean our water for our dessert pierogies. Let's check what we got. Perfect, look at that. Nice color, so we're going to go right over to here. And this one here needs some color on the bottom, I believe. Yes, it does. Perfect. See how the tops are nice and steamed? Just the bottoms is all we're doing. Like a gyoza. Soft on one side, crunchy on the other. That's how I like it. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just placing everything on a plate nice and neat. We have our pork filling here, our minced pork filling, mixed with, what's in here now? We have onions, we have potato, cheese, and minced pork. And then I'm making some beautiful little balls of our fried onions. Right like that. Just 2 of those. A nice serving of the sour cream. Yeah, I like that. That kind of hides the onion though. Maybe 4 on a plate's enough. Crowding it, right?
Yep.
Oh, one. Let's go like that. Beautiful. Good enough. Now we're just going to pick up a little pinch like this. And drop slowly. Okay, that plate's good. There's one. Nice clean plate. There's one plate there. It's beautiful. Very simple, very elegant. I'm sure anyone will love to try that out. So we'll get going on our next plate now. We'll switch it up and go white. So for white, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay our onions down first to get some contrast. Perfect. Then we're going to get our chives right onto the plate. We got a white plate. We don't want to have too much white. We need some color all the way around. Perfect. Then we're going to go in with the, let's go with the steamed ones. Right like this. Ooh, don't wreck it, don't wreck it. We're just going to fan them off to the side. Perfect. Okay. Then we got our sour cream here. Perfect. just like to rip up my bacon pieces like this to the right size. They don't have to be perfect. You know, it's imperfect makes it perfect. If you've ever heard that term, very beautiful term. Imperfect size makes perfect bites. We're trying to get the bacon in here. This is the bacon ones. So we want to get some bacon on here. We tuck some in here. That way it's not all the same. Right on the end of that guy. Hard one there. Towels. Let's go around the outer side of your plates. Clean whatever you can up. Whenever you're trying to present something and make it look nice, do your best. Definitely don't want to leave any fingerprints. Bloody crack in my plate.
Send it back.
Corel owes me plates. Okay, here we go. These are our bacons. Beautiful. Gonna taste very yummy. Okay, so we'll get on to the next one now. Here's what I'm going to do for these guys. Because they're fried, I want to get more of the onion mixture. No. Good enough. Then, just down the middle, make a little channel. Just enough room here. There we go. Gorgeous. Now, let's go this way, then this way, so we have onions in between every layer. And then we'll go this way. And get creative here. Switching it up. Nice bed there for it. Go. Beautiful, sneaking out the side. That's okay.
I'm trying to overstack.
And then I want to use a small skewer now. That's enough. Perfect. Go with bacon. Bacon. There we go. These are double fried, both sides, boiled and then fried. I believe these ones here are just potato and cheddar. That's why I added a lot of onions underneath, because now they're potato cheddar and onions. There we go. And the next one. Okay, let's go with the steamed. These are steamed. And then I fried just the bottoms. Toasted up just the bottom, see? Okay. This one here, we're just gonna go really neat. Simplicity. Yeah. I want to showcase the dark and then the light. That's even enough. Just do 3.
Yep.
Keep it simple with the creme fraiche in the middle.
That's perfect. Then I'll
Done.
top it with some bacon and
I'm gonna put the bacon right here in the onion mixture this time. It's gorgeous. Switch it up. Sneak it in. And we'll keep the creme fraiche nice. And let's go with a bit of a bigger mince on here, guys. So that can place delicately, you know? Not too long. And we'll eat it. Go good. Right there.
I think these are the last ones we have to do.
And those circles?
Circles are here, right there.
Nope, those are different.
Oh, okay.
Those are steamed. Different cook. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, there we go. A nice simple. These are steamed pierogies, fried on one side, on the bottoms. That's it. Okay, so we have them that way, and then our final way. Here. Let's go with this. Pull it. Put one.
That's good.
Use up the rest of our onions. Don't waste anything. Just a light pack. I want to remove this. one's gonna be really green. And I think these guys deserve an extra helping. Oh yeah, just squeezing out the backside. Perfect. So I can add a little bit more of this crumbly bacon. Maybe just like that. I reused a plate that I had earlier with some steamed ones on there, so can't exactly get it off. I'm running out of plates here. Something we need to stock up on here at Super Rose Kitchen now. So this is our final shot here. It's gorgeous. Beautiful roast on both sides. These were steamed, and then I seared them off on both sides. And we laid some sour cream, onions, bacon, and some chives. And our name. We'll go with it.
You're rolling.
These ones are air fried pierogies, and they actually turned out really good. They're gonna be interesting, that's for sure.
They're like more like a puff pastry now.
Yeah, they're pretty neat, and I just tossed them in some olive oil just to get some luster. So I'll roll them a little bit, see? Get some shine on these guys. There we go. Bacon crumbles left. There we go. There we have it. Nice simple air fried pierogi. 375 degrees in the air fryer. We just have a Ninja Foodie. That's all it is. Gorgeous. They take about 5 minutes.
All right, bros. We're about to scarf this down as much as we can.
Hello everyone. Oh my, look at this. Thank you, Ukraine, for all of this lovely food that we have in front of us right now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful food. We've cooked it, I think, 4 ways, maybe 5, because we've incorporated some double processes here. But let's dig in and see which one's better. Check this out, everybody. Look at our filling inside. Look at how packed that is. Full. You can see our sauerkraut filling. Very nice inside. You can see how thin our dough is. It's really thin. That one's good. So I don't know, man.
You don't have to have. You can have more than one favorite.
I like the steam, or I like the boiled. I think it's classic.
Oh yeah, it's
But I like how that gives you a little bit of a play on some crunch.
bit of a crunch, yeah. It's good. I like it.
I'll do too. These guys here, these are steamed and then fried on one side. And these are our mincemeat pierogies, so these are the creme de la creme.
Yeah, these are rare. Not everybody's had a meat pierogi before.
These took 14, 15 hours to produce because the slow cooking of the meat. And as you can see, it's gorgeous in there. See that? Fully packed. Okay, my new favorite definitely has to be the steamed, fried on one side. That's so perfect. It doesn't get any better than that. Oh my god, the inside is just so moist. The steam, it moistened everything. It is so good. Next level. Steam. That's the way to go, guys. You heard it from the Super Bros Kitchen. Steam your pierogies. I think we both agree on the steamed and fried on one side so far. The only thing I can think of that takes the cake is steamed and then fried on both sides. So we'll have a look. I'm getting full already getting through this.
About 6 of these homemade pierogies and you're full. You want to do this one or that one?
Yeah, we can try this one here. I'm gonna take one already juiced up.
How did you do this one?
This one here, this is steamed and fried on both sides too.
Oh.
These are steamed.
Looks like they came out flatter than the other ones.
I like that.
Me too.
Man, it's gonna be hard to beat. Steamed and fried on both sides. Then the last one. These guys are gorgeous. Creme de la cremes right here. These are the minced meats. Steamed, fried on both sides. Bacon, sour cream, onions, chives. Sign me up. I'll take the bottom right here because I know she's just... I think one side of these domed pierogies needs to be tender.
Yeah.
Frying the top too has just rendered it dry. It's a no-go. It's not a worker. But honestly, I'm gonna go. My favorites are these two right here. The classic, and then steamed, fried on bottom. That is unreal. This is the winner, by far. This second place, close second. You can't.
I like the classic.
Yeah, it's hard to beat a classic.
Back breaking work, that is.